Hi, I'm Rachel, and I am your tarot reader for tonight, today, evening, wherever you are at. I hope you're staying hydrated and keeping your crown on. Look at my face. Look how serious it is. But seriously, this is going to be an energy check-in between now and the rest of your week, seeing how it goes, because I do know quite a few of you are kind of feeling that I'm feeling more struggle energy and a lot of questions of twin flame. So I'm going to do what I can to channel that energy of, rather than about the twin flame journey entirely, I am also going to focus on the healing, because a lot of people, they don't know how to approach this healing work that needs to be done, or shadow work, whatever you wish to describe it for yourself that works best for you. Labels don't matter so long as you understand the energy, and this is a collective reading, so not everything is going to resonate for everybody. Only take what does resonate and please leave the rest behind, okay? Okay. So I'm going to channel, because I'm hearing first, yes, let's talk about the other person that is in separation. So let's go ahead and get down to that with my handwritten messages. Yes, I'm awful at spelling and punctuations, so if you see anything that's not to your likings, Karens and Darrens, please keep scrolling, only positive stuff. I know I'm crappy at spelling. I get this. I've had this problem since I was little. Okay, quite a few actually wanted to come out. Top deck energy and bottom deck energy. Thank you very much, Spirit. Okay. Star of the show. Oh my goodness, did we glow up? So apparently you might have done some glowing up. Your person might have glown up. Whoever's watching, let it reside how it is. I also have, don't wait for me. You should be happy. You do need to be happy, okay? This is a card affirmating if you should move on. Yes, it's okay to move on. I know it hurts. It's very hard to let go of someone that you really, truly love, but that's actually when you know you really do love them, by letting them go so they can enjoy their journey the best that they can and be happy where they are at. And maybe they are happy, or maybe it's fake happy. I don't know. Let's find out. I know I hurt you, but I had to before you hurt me. So I feel like quite a few people had gone through with this energy of the other person thought you were cheating on them. And maybe you did. I don't know. I'm not here to judge. I personally have not cheated on people before, but I know that and understand that with some people who are having very hard self-worth issues tend to cheat the most, feeling that they are never meant to have real love, and that raw feeling that they were feeling towards you must be a trick, it must be a trap, it must not be real, so I need to just move on. It's a trick. I don't understand this connection, and that was the fear trigger for the person to leave, or maybe you walked away. I don't know. Divine need more gratitude. A lot is happening behind the scenes. Surprise! So, whether you know it or not, things are working behind the scenes of what you are not fully acknowledging within yourself. Like, you want true love, you want your divine masculine, you want your divine feminine, and there is also the need for you to want to have healthy boundaries for yourself. So it's like you can say to someone, no, I want this, this, and this in my life. I don't want to do the trauma bonding. I don't want a toxic relationship. And you might be already involved with someone and you're questioning it because you are so emotionally guarded, and if they're still sticking around, maybe they are truly interested in you authentically, and maybe that should be given a chance. Maybe that's the test that you need to let go of your guard, because this person that is it's obviously what I'm getting with someone else is with someone else. They chose somebody else. Choose you. What would happen if you actually chose yourself? Out of what I like to tell people on my live on TikTok or whatever live, when you make a list of 5 people that you truly love unconditionally and would do anything for, was any of that first person's name yourself? I really want you guys to think about that. Okay, some of you really need to hear that. Was that first person yourself? And if you can say no, then there's a reason why you don't have your divine person or partner with you just yet. Or maybe you don't have your soulmate in just yet, because maybe your twin flame has failed you and it's not coming into flourishing for you right now. So you are my one and only love. Always. That's really sweet. So yeah, you definitely struck a chord with this person. They unconditionally love you, even if they don't know how to project it to you in a healthy way, or even for themselves. And that's quite sad. And underneath that, and there's very few cards that I had handwritten and channeled that said I love you or anything like that. It was really raw cut energy. That's like what I'm channeling for certain individuals collectively. I do love you. So even if you are in separation, angry at your person, they do love you. You need to stop questioning that and wondering, do they love me? Did they ever love me for how they treated me? For taking my abundance? There was a time that they did, and they knew how to project it, and they were just like, you're just the sweetest. I think you are so great. And maybe it was the energy of similar to my experience, where they would get jitters down the body and be like, all shivery and real cute, and it's like, oh my goodness, you know, it's just that sincere emotion that you do gauge, but they're so triggered from the past that they immediately shut it off. It's like flip a switch that they don't want to give you any more emotions because they're scared. And that is something from their childhood, from way back when, that they might have had this in and out energy and thought that this is acceptable energy to project onto other people, when it was really saying, no, you're supposed to rise above what you were raised with. And that's including me. I was Catholic raised, and now I'm a green witch. See how well that works? Yeah, it works great. I used to be very dedicated to Catholicism, and whenever I asked questions, they would just say, pray on it. Oh, that's a sin. And it's like, whatever question I was asking, there was just no real answers. And so I went into divination and my spirituality. And I feel like quite a few of you are on that route of finding your own authenticity and your own genuinity of your own energy that you want to project to the world. And I think while you do that, you will be drawing in some beautiful love. And that's even if it's not a love partner. I feel like you're also going to be drawing in true friends that really genuinely see the love and light that you project, because you're being so positive about your purpose, your self-worth. It raises the energetic bar to something fantastic, and you're doing it. And your other person and other people who are in low vibe probably are hating on you because you're doing so damn good. Like, how are you so successful when you used to be so quiet and the wallflower? And it's like, I get that a lot, but a lot of people don't know. I've had 4-H experience by like 16, 17 years, and every year we had to do presentations, though I would be afraid of projecting, you know, tarot, because it was considered bad, taboo to some people, and I didn't want to offend people, so I was seeking validation from other people to project whatever they wanted to see, rather than being me. And a lot of those people that did project at me now seek help or a reading from me on occasion, and it's like, no, hey, I fucking love that. I love that you guys have an open mind now and you're actually wanting to get a reading from me. I remember I walked into a bar and just whipped out my tarot deck, and I was trying to see who the hell was being shady on my piece and be like, what's up? And I started getting readings for all the people in the bar, and they thought I was hired, so they were tipping the bartender extra, and I'm all like, mint. It was really fun, and it does open up more doors for yourself when you're just really authentically raw you. It's really hard to find raw you because you gave away so much energy in the past that you couldn't validate it truly. So this is kind of my channeling, and I'll get right to the reading because I'm sure you're done. I'm hearing me babble on, blah, blah, blah. And if you would like to have a private reading, the link is in the bio of the YouTube description. It is the Scale Oracles on the Facebook page, and yes, it is the same image as the YouTube channel itself. And you can request a reading from me, Rachel, or from Kristi. Either or, it's a blessing to be present in your energy. And thank you for joining in on the channel. And if you are called to, please like and subscribe so you can stay updated. If you want to hit the bell, so you can get a ding-a-ling whenever we post a new video for you. Because we got divine messages for you all day, honey. We're here for you. Wow, speaking of messages, 8 of Wands just popped up. I'm sensing something is seriously brewing for you. That is the hidden work that the divine have been doing for you in the background that you're not acknowledging. Okay, getting to your reading. I have Justice, so this is Libra energy, balancing the scales, balancing and getting justice. You wanted justice because what you did get was lies, betrayal, and just way too much going on. Like, this is a lot of energy of I had to pick up my own pieces and piece myself together, divine masculine or feminine. It isn't a masculine energy, so we're going to say maybe more masculines currently have been going through this and realizing that they need to give their own justice as well, realizing that they need to balance, they need to realize how special and amazing they truly are. 9 of Cups, so definitely emotionally feeling more fulfilled by other people, but don't get overindulged in this energy of you might burn the candle on both ends. That's what I'm hearing. Be careful. Like, it's great to cut loose because sometimes you need to. It is needed sometimes. Having a good drink with the palses or the bros or whatever, you need that sometimes. And 8 of Wands. I'm getting that this is kind of a duo of you're getting messages from the divine, your guides, your familiars, whoever that might be. It could be even archangels. And if that's not it, you are going to be getting messages soon from someone that you are wanting to hear from, whether it's a friend, a family member you haven't spoken to in a while. It could also mean someone with romantic interest that wants to either A, return to the connection, check in on you, see how you're doing, and just kind of like relay messages of, I'm hearing concern. I'm gonna look into this real quick. Why do we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, please? And then the 7 of Cups in reverse as well. Okay, so I got the Chariot for Queen of Cups in reverse. And then I have 4 of Cups as a validation for the 7 of Cups. Just taking a second to absorb the message here. So, someone is being very emotionally manipulative and is aware that there is a feminine energy that was this way. This could be a family member, a friend, or maybe a former partner. Either way, doesn't matter, of gender, or as long as it resides to you, that's all that's important. And I'm hearing hand burn, like right hand scorched your knuckle or something. It's not a warning so much as it is asking to pay attention, because I guess maybe whatever message to follow is something to just listen and see if it does fit. But yeah, Queen of Cups is in the reverse. Someone who's very overindulgent and emotionally unavailable, someone who's very emotionally vindictive and manipulative for certain, and someone who is pretty much like a cold fish. They have no real emotions that are authentic. Like, this is all built up on a lifetime full of delusion and maybe alcohol, and maybe not for everybody, that's just for some. And then that was followed with 7 of Cups, not being able to really celebrate, collaborate emotionally. It's not allowing things to push forward as well when In the upright saying you got a lot of options. You don't think that there's options for you, but this person in the past, and it's like, they got options, but you want this option to kind of return and go back to the way it was when that's not possible. If you change and evolve, you can never stay the same. And with the Queen of Cups that is emotionally unavailable, it's whatever's happening with this. There is going to be some very fast motions that is plowing through forward, non-stop paced action. This is a lot going on. This is like the Hierophant in his chariot, ready to take on action, and it is someone that is guarded, maybe even a little possession-wise, materialistically, and I'm hearing very emotionally guarded, like they protect their shit. They're also with this card, I am getting that they are getting validation through other people to kind of ease their troubled mind, like wanting to hear things that fit the story that they believed originally, but not actually seeing it for what it is. Like someone is okay being completely miraged into walking into the Sahara Desert, getting absolutely nothing, and see the mirage in the desert and feel emotionally fulfilled with that, of emptiness. Dude, keep your crown on. What the hell? Okay. So what is the healing that needs to be done for this, Spirit? What is the healing, since we have a good concept of the story of what is your healing suggestion? A lot. Okay. Alright, so I'm pretty called to put this in the upright. It did come in the reverse. So a lot of you are in the challenge of trying to complete a karmic cycle. Something that's very tough because it was in the reverse. So this is somebody who can't complete, can't fulfill their destined karmic lesson just yet. So there are some of you, maybe cross-watchers. Either way, welcome. Thanks for watching. This is saying that you are dealing with something that you feel is unachievable. What you doubt is wrong. What you are afraid of achieving is right. Weird how that works, huh? And it does bring truth to the situation, whether that's truth that you had to find out for yourself, or truth that this person wants to come out and express because maybe they were so fueled into this deep sinking hole of lies. And maybe you were too. Maybe you put yourself in a deep hole of lies and delusions that things are all okay, and if I just play along with this, it'll smooth over. No, when there's a shakeup in a connection, it's meant to be shaken up. It is divinely guided that this happened. 6 of Cups. Nostalgia and past times. Looking back at the past over and over and over again. Happiness and joy. And it's that childlike whimsy wonder also. And then 5 of Pentacles. This is all the healing that you need to do is truly, sorry, I'm telling my dog to sit. He's just like, alright. But it is asking you to be enjoying yourself in the position that you're in and really be grateful for what you do have, because would you have been happy in the connection you were in the past, feeling half of something and none of nothing? I'm hearing that a lot of you put a lot of this work in and left you out in the cold. Even though you could have gotten up, put yourself, walked in the door, and got yourself into seeing the warmth within. This is the challenge you need to do. Look at all of what you actually got done. Look around you. What is presently in front of you that you know you achieved and you can be proud of? There is healthy ego. And there's also unhealthy ego, which is broadcasted and talked about quite a bit, but there is also the acknowledgement of duality of almost all aspects and emotions. And this is also saying with the King of Pentacles, this was someone you gave and gave energetically. You might have bought them things and clothes, perfumes, etc., 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 etc. You're giving too damn much. What are they giving you? If you can't say much and like, oh, well, they cuddle me and, you know, we have really great deep conversations. What are they giving you? Whether it's gifts or giving you attention, it's just that. What kind of love language is that person giving you? If they are not doing anything, guess what? There's an energy that's interested in something else. It's no longer you. They're zapping your energy until you're absolutely like energetically abundant or financially zapped. And they are going to get the same thing back. This is what you have to deal with. And when this person tries to come back, please put your dang walls up. You have healthier standards than this. You worked way too hard with all your recognizing your own self and spiritual awakening, you know? Come on now. And now we got King of frickin' Swords in the reverse. Ugh. So this is someone who had no problem lying, head over heart, had no problem cutting people away, and it was all the good people that's getting cut away. And I'm hearing not only just you, but friends and kind of distant to family, being sheltered, holding within, not being a very verbally guarded and sharp and very... They're talking before they're thinking. They don't give a shit of the consequences of what's being said until it's said. And it's like, is that what you really think? It's like, oh, I'm very self-sufficient. I don't need to do anything. I worked really hard. I deserve this, this, and this. Great. What else do you want to do, though? Like, what are your goals and dreams? Everybody has them. And those who say they don't are obviously energetically blocked for a reason, because they are so stagnant in energy with no movement. It causes blockages, okay? Instead of being anal retentive in your little house or apartment, cleaning every damn thing, because that's the only thing you have control over. Really, Queen of Swords in reverse. Some of you dealt with a false twin flame. Three of Cups. This was definitely a cheating energy. You need to acknowledge what happened, be in your power, and know that you're worth way more than this. Even the person that did this to you needs to acknowledge that they deserve better energy than what they have portrayed. And yes, the person that has done all this self-sabotage obviously is screaming they need help as much as the person that's seeking validation or answers about the situation. But the heal work is, you need to acknowledge what triggers you and emotionally hurts you so you can face it and stare it blankly in the face and say, I know I can do this. I'm strong. I've done so much. I can be as powerful as I want and still be kind. A lot of you can, but you gotta believe in it. Otherwise, you're just blowing smoke up of everybody's ass saying, oh, I'm doing this, this, and this. Actively do this. Actively achieve your goals and actively be positive and saying, I know I can do this. There's no stopping me now. I've already gone so far. Who's going to hold me back now? Just you. I can promise you. Been there myself. I might love my past person unconditionally, but I do know in my heart of hearts that moving on is the best. And if it is doing what I love best, and if that's me doing a reading for you tonight and it helps you in any way, I feel achieved and very accomplished. So thank you for joining the reading. I hope you do well. Blessed be, lots of love and light, and keep your crown on. Thank you so much, guys.